Are you a world citizen? Are you a world citizen? But what is a world citizen? It depends on who you ask, but for me, it's based on two main things: what they do and how they act. First of all, they travel a lot, but not just by plane or by boat. They also travel culturally. This means learning their arts, their culture, and their holidays. Secondly, they are open-minded and willing to take constructive criticism because they know it will help them grow. Thirdly, they can look at problems from many different perspectives, making problem-solving a lot easier. They are also very brave, willing to push themselves out of their comfort zone just to obtain diverse cultural knowledge. But why am I talking? Why doesn't someone else come up here and talk to you about this? This is because I believe I am a world citizen. I have a very diverse global background: Spanish, English and French, but also Scottish and Moroccan. My mother was born in Spain and raised in Spain, but her parents were both born and raised in Morocco. And on my other side of the family, I have many English and Scottish ancestors. Even though I live and go to school here in Elche today, I was actually born in England in 2009, where I started getting used to English and things like that. But I still learnt a lot about Spanish and French culture through my parents, who would show me nursery rhymes and things like that. But then I moved to France. Here I made many friends and got used to French. It almost became my main language, and I made loads of friends and I finished nursery. Also, my sister was born while I lived in France, which is one of the French parts of my family. But then we moved to England. In England, I finished primary and I got used to English. I would even say it's the language I find the most comfortability in now. I finished primary school and made loads of friends. But then I moved to Elche here. For me, the move was very hard since I had gotten used to English and the English system and my English school. But because I'm a world citizen, I managed to adapt very quickly to Elche, and now I can speak a good level of Spanish and I'm used to my school. But why should you be a world citizen? First of all, it's extremely easy nowadays. Many years ago, travel was very limited and learning different languages was very hard. But nowadays, with the invention of the internet and loads of free resources you can use, you can easily become a world citizen. One of the biggest benefits is job opportunities. Now, one that comes to mind first is a translator. Although automatic translators do exist, they are very inaccurate and only work with small phrases. But if someone wants to translate a large project, they can hire you to translate for them because they want to appeal to a wider audience. Secondly, you just generally get more job opportunities because, for example, if you had studied to be a doctor and you wanted to be a doctor but you had to know a different language, normally you just wouldn't go for that job. But if you're a world citizen, you would fight to get that job and you would get it. Then I find a lot of benefits within things like movies and video games. Because I know multiple languages, I have access to a lot more things. Once, I joined a Filipino group of people that I was going to play with. Now, I didn't realize it was Filipino and I was going to leave, but then I was like, I'm a global citizen, I can do this. And I managed to communicate to them and made loads of friends. We then hosted a digital campfire, and we managed to get 16 different countries around it. A true global meetup. In conclusion, being a world citizen is very easy nowadays and comes with many benefits. So I invite you to join me on this adventure. Thank you.